Hurricanebattered British overseas territories look apocalyptic and like something out of a horror movie, the International Development Secretary has said. Priti Patel was on a whistle-stop tour of the Caribbean as she announced a £5 million pledge of UK aid to help Dominica, an island which was ravaged by Hurricane Maria earlier this week. "The scene is like something out of a horror movie, very apocalyptic," she said when describing her first impressions of some of the damage. "And when you look at the landscape as well, we have seen decimation of all green vegetation, everything has gone. It is very stark." She began the trip, which Ms. Patel said she was adamant to undertake, with a visit to HMS Ocean, Britain's biggest in-service warship, that was recently retasked to help with aid efforts. "Watch, we are making sure we can protect people that need vital support and aid," Priti Patel in British Virgin Islands Maria UK pic.twitter.co.mdbnxfpv0fy DFID UK September 24, 2017. The helicopter carrier and amphibious assault ship arrived in the region on Friday packed with 60 tons of UK aid, almost doubling the amount in the region. After inspecting the cargo of shelter kits, tools, vehicles, building materials and buckets packed into the hangar, she toured the rest of the ship with the captain, Robert Petter. Ms. Patel then took a helicopter over to the British Virgin Island of Jost Van Dyke, and after speaking with those affected told a gathered crowd that "we are so with you." Climbing back on board the Merlin Mk3, Ms. Patel stood at the open door of the helicopter to get a better view of the vast carnage on Tortola below. Speaking to the Press Association, she said being able to do that was a real privilege. Chinooks deploy at DFID UK aid rapidly and directly to communities in need. Vital part of ADIC Defence Irma Task Force Maria Irma at defensipic.twitter.com Royal Air Force at Royal Air Force September 24, 2017. "The scale of what has happened is just extraordinary and unprecedented," Ms. Patel said of what she saw. "I have to say I feel I have used that term a lot this year, because every crisis I go to is unprecedented. But certainly for the Caribbean region, that absolutely applies. There are more than 2,000 UK military personnel currently working on the relief effort in the Caribbean, making it the largest deployment of UK personnel anywhere in the world, delivering aid to those in need, helping to clear debris and fix buildings, water and power supplies across the affected overseas territories." Ms. Patel said the military have played a remarkable role since Irma. Chinooks from at 27SQN are hard at work delivering urgent at DFID UK aid to Dominica, which was badly damaged by Hurricane Maria at defensipic.twitter.com weekends. Royal Air Force at Royal Air Force September 24, 2017. She said irrespective of what people are saying about aid and all the rest of it, quite frankly in times of crisis British aid is there for British citizens. That is effectively what we have been doing here. Our overseas territories are British territories with British citizens, and that is why we have this incredible operation, including the MOD, FIT and the Foreign Office, making sure we can help these countries pick themselves up and stand on their own 2 feet again." The £5 million pledge brings the British government's financial support for islands hit by Hurricane Maria and Hurricane Irma to £62 million. The government is also doubling any UK public donations made to the British Red Cross's Irma and Maria appeals, a pledge which has so far raised more than £2 million. Pressed on how the government intends to help affected overseas territories build back better, Ms. Patel said she will make sure her department leans in very heavily